Hello, folks. Drew Rathgeber here with ProFuturesTrader.com with just a quick precious metals market update. We're going to go and start with the DEES gold contract in the futures market, which is 100 ounces of gold. And a lot of you probably are wondering what's going on. And I'm just going to show you a basic overlay of 15 and 40 moving average I use. I know there's a lot of noise on social media for you guys where your brains get whipsawed. For instance, at this 4,400 area, everybody was screaming to the moon, and I took that as a sign of, the psychology of the market, probably going to look for a sell-off when everyone's got these outrageous projections. And lo and behold, we did have a sell-off. But right now, you can see we've basically been in a directly straight up bull market. You go to the monthly, which I like to use as my overall guidance chart. Which direction am I looking overall? You can see just straight up. Last time we were down at these moving averages was October of 2023. I'm a little concerned. We are really pulled away from those moving averages, so there could be some downside potential. But let's go and take a look at the weekly real quick. And same thing with the weekly. You could be waiting for it to come down to that 38.50 area for some time, if at all. It is in a pretty strong bull market. So let's zero in on a shorter time frame. Let's take a look at the daily. So here we are at the daily. I've been staring at this one quite a bit. And we've been in a consolidation pattern. We've basically been bouncing between the 39.40 and that support area and overhead resistance at that 40, 50, 57, 58 area. I do think it will take some news or some type of event to go ahead and get the bulls to come back in this market. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for and takes place. However, I am also seeing at the same time a little bit of bearish divergence. So you're going to want to, risk management will be really key, especially if you're using any type of leverage at these higher levels. I mean, I remember, 5 years ago, if the gold market went up by, say, 20 to 30% a year, that was considered a good year. And this year's been absolutely record-breaking off the charts. So again, risk management will be paramount. And let me also put in there, this is not specific trade recommendations, just a quick kind of overview of what I'm looking at right now. But let's take a look at the silver market. So let's take a look at silver. So we've got the monthly, shocker straight up, really pulled away from those moving averages. It could come back down to that 39.50 area. So it could easily have a $7 or $8 drop. But saying that, we are in a pretty significant bull market at the current moment. Weekly, you've got the 45 area that it could be targeting as well on the weekly. And then the daily, it's actually holding in that support area. So you could be looking at the daily to make that trading decision, but saying that, we've got the 46.60 area, I would say 46.50 area as overall kind of support. So again, risk management at these higher levels is really going to be key here for many of you. I will be honest with you, I put out a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I put out a video at $23, silver 24. There were no takers at that moment in time. Nobody cared. And so I am a little concerned that there's so many people kind of loading up the market to the long side. But let's take a look at copper. And again, volatility is the name of the game. You can see copper, we went over the $5 or almost $6 mark here, had like a 20% sell-off in one day. So talk about volatility, my goodness. And then at this area, I really liked copper at the 445 area. Trying to get some clients in there, no takers on that one, but you can see it's sitting on that right now, support 496, excuse me, 497 area. It could be a taker at this area, but again, risk management will be key. Let's take a look at Palladium. So Palladium is actually looking pretty good to me. 1389 sitting on that support. So 1389 sitting right on that red line that you can see right there. So actually Palladium looks pretty decent to me right now. So you might want to consider and take a look at that one. You got platinum as well. It's kind of breaking down bearish divergence, but platinum at the same time, I can't believe it's not 3,000 or 4,000 because it used to be the leader many, many years ago, used to be the leader of gold, which it is not anymore. 1525, I'm not really doing much with platinum right now, but it is sitting on that support or short-term support area. So we'll see if that holds. Again, I think we're going to need some type of event or news to inject in the market, and we will go and re-challenge those recent highs. Maybe look for a double top situation, but saying that it's going to take some type of news, whether that's Ukraine, whether it's the banks buying or whatnot. But just be careful out there on social media. I know there's a lot of people that really pump these markets And now you know kind of what I'm looking at in terms of that support and overhead resistance area. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to me. My first name is Drew. I'm with ProFuturesTrader.com. You can reach out to Steve as well. He's one of the guys that work for us, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. But what a run we've had. If you've missed a lot of it, sorry for you. We've had a great year for us over here. But saying that, where we're currently at, just be on your toes. You could see a sell-off come into play. So hope you have a great trading day. Take care. Bye.